Big shout out to Alex Daig fan and PG Vendetta for the recent follows. Grab a beverage and a snack and get your ass back to the couch. Gears Cup Series starts in 2 minutes. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Gears Cup Series or Gears Racing League event as we bring you the take a look at what he did. 250 at Martinsville Speedway. We're going to get right into it again. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat, and you are watching the Gears Cup Series. We'll bring you in here now for a moment and bring you in. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're lurking or twerking. We appreciate your support. Going to jump in right away because we don't have much time. Let's talk Legacy, Texas. Now, some drivers loved it. Some other drivers despised it. Gears Drivers poll shows that 73% of drivers thought that race was a good race. Be that as it may, Legacy, Texas proved in a way that although it was a 1.5-mile track, not everyone was privy to the quirks that Texas Motor Speedway has to offer. We saw multiple cars hitting the wall out of turns 2 and 4, and contenders like Peyton Howell and Elliott Drummond got into some trouble last week, too. Now, overall, the race was dramatic from the green flag all the way to the checkers, with Perrin Huggins snagging his first win of the year, continuing the trend we saw last year with no repeat winners this far into the season. As we head into Martinsville tonight, short track racing is a specialty. And with that, we'll be eager to see drivers that you may see up towards the front who have the skills to pay the bills. I'm eager to see, after 250 laps, who will walk away the winner tonight. And I'm looking down our list. We have about 45, 46 drivers, so that means about a handful of drivers are going to get to go home empty-handed tonight. Hopefully we'll see them in the stream. Again, thank you for the most recent follows. Now let's get set tonight for the take a look at what he did 250 at Martinsville Speedway and what is happening around the series. And let's start first by our schedule like we always do. And I'll take myself out of here because you don't need to see me anymore. But let's talk about it. So getting into race 5 of the year at Martinsville, take a look at what he did. 200 laps, 250 laps. Is it 200, 250? I don't know anymore. Yeah, so take a look at what he did. 250. Going in between 3 screens here. So again, 250 laps here tonight. Next week, April 12th, we have the Munson 200, 134 laps at Kansas. Hopefully you have that penciled in. Last year's winner of this race of 2023 at Martinsville was Brian Lucan. Again, out for the foreseeable future due to wheel issues. So he's going to figure that out before he comes back here. And let's dive into the points. Again, you have Kansas, Bristol Motor Speedway, and Atlanta the next 3 weeks, and it's going to get hot real quick. Gears point standings as it stands. Again, last week's winner of the Samsung Radio Shack 250 was the 8 car of Perrin Huggins, getting win number 1. Second place, number 45, Elliott Drummond. And third place, Alex Tilley. Good showing by all of them. Again, Peyton Howell having good showing, but then just couldn't overcome the damage. But as you see, as your point standings leaders, got Elliott Drummond. He's 80-point lead over Peyton Howell, Connor Rowe, Mike DeWalt, Alex Tilley, Justin Shoup, Min Hang, Blayton Edwards, Chris Parkin, and Jonathan Emmons, your top 10. Take a look there real quick at your top 25 to see if your favorite driver is making the cut. My favorite segment, and I know it is yours too, and Gears Busted. You see a picture of Tyler Curley's house getting invaded recently. Looking good as ever. Again, this is Gears Busted. Now, some of these may have changed as far as penalty escalation and de-escalation, but these are the issue of last week. Tristan San-Acevedo, level 2 penalty. Blayton Edwards with the level 1. A bunch of level 1s here. Really, technically, it's going to happen every week. So, continue to see this page updated. But here's your segment of Gears Busted. You do not want to be on this list. Getting ready to take you trackside now. Let's get you in on the race. Again, no stages here tonight. We have 250 laps, no fast repairs, 3 tire sets, max fuel capacity of 70%. Manual cautions will be called by race control, which will be Mike DeWalt tonight. So Mike DeWalt, who's currently 4th in points, will sit this one out up in the booth and be race control. He's going to have his hands full tonight. Again, it's a night race. Restarts are all in the Geico restart zone, and the initial start is on the lights. Nothing out of the ordinary going into tonight's race. Again, wonderful iRacing giving you the aerial views here tonight from the BeInYourMom.com blimp cam here at Casa de la Horseboat. You are hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. I'll hang out with you as well as we get set for Green Flag Racing. Again, qualifying coming up here real shortly. Again, you are appearing in the VIP booth, a.k.a. my office. Cheers to you if you're drinking a beverage here at home, and let's get this one underway. Ooh, damn. Jameson is not good tonight. I am told it looks like we have about 5 minutes before qualifying. I think there was a late start to this, so we'll hang in there, get some aerial view, and then see how they're doing through turn 3. See if there's anybody still practicing. Again, a lot of guys Wednesday night got that practice in and was able to actually get kind of their bearings of who they're riding with. Again, appreciate all the Gears Cup Series drivers showing up. Really hats off to a lot of those guys that made it. Now, again, a handful of these guys are not going to make the race tonight, and that's going to piss people off for sure. DD the King says, I'm excited to watch, as am I. As am I. We're going to try to get probably Mike DeWalt here in the booth, if it does go green for a long period of time. But I'm looking forward to this. Wu-Tang with the G's. Appreciate the gear cogs. I'm excited to bring this here for you tonight. Almost thought I was going to make the race, but here we are. As I'm looking at the standings, one's got to ask herself, Is it going to be a runaway race between Elliott Drummond and Peyton Hull? Connor Rowe and Mike DeWalt of Rocket Racing are making something to do about it here in 4th and 5th. It's a long way to go. I know that we have 33 races, 26, 27 more to go. But it makes you wonder. It really does. I'm going to check it out, see who we got in the field and who is on track. Here's Jonathan Evans in the 26 getting some practice in. Again, we got a few minutes to go, so we'll get you some track time. You got a favorite driver you want to take a look at, please shout him out. I'd be more than happy to get him some TV time. Again, we are here to grow with the fans. The Gears Cup Series is nothing without our drivers and the friends and family who continue to show up every week and watch. I know there's some dads out there that like to watch this channel. Big shout out to y'all. Sure, moms too. I know DeWalt's mom watches from time to time. Hi, Mom. Hopefully you're watching. Your boy will actually probably not watch tonight. He's in the booth. But again, there's going to be a lot of action. I doubt. I mean, if you're in the chat, over under on cautions, like 6 cautions tonight. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna say 6. I hope not, but whatever. Wait, is your mom watching, Tom? No, she is not. No. Running along now with the 15 of Chris Parkman. Guy who has shown up time and again. Currently right now 9th in points with 145, 158 back of the leader. Oh, I'm going to turn this one. That's my jam. Got about 2 minutes left here before the conclusion of practice. Getting happy to have you along. Gonna ride solo tonight if Brayton Laster, let's oh, he's not on the track, is he? Son of a bitch. He's not on the track, but we're gonna get him in here tonight in race reporting. And I just got a message from him not too long ago. Keep my seat warm. I'm sure I'll be there after qualifying. That would be great. Be awesome to have a friend in the booth as I begin my abyss of inebriation. And I'll call it right now if we have a bunch of cautions, I may just start drinking. Hopefully you all are with me on that. Ooh. It's a nice car. I like Parkman's car. Let's see who else is here. We got the 51 of Christian Angel Rowdy. You know, when Toyotas first came over, I was not a fan. I'll be straight up. I was not a fan. But these new Camrys, I think they're pretty hot. They're pretty tight. I like them. They look good. Mustangs, too. I'm a big fan. Let me see if we get a Mustang. Yeah, Mustangs. They're all in the garage. Got Toyotas and Chevys out there getting the extra practice. Tyler Curley doing what he typically does. Hitting the wall. Whether it be the inside wall, the outside wall, he knows it all. Justin Van Morel, I'm a big fan of him and his Tire Pros 54 Chevrolet Camaro. Very excited as their practice is over. All right. Love you, Curly. You know it. It's all love. It's all love. All right, qualifying. Who is going to get out on the track first and be our Gears Cup Series qualifier? Let's go with Connor Rowe. Looks like he's getting out there, warming up them tires, hitting the track for his qualifying run. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's going to do it. Put up the tree there for the take a look at what he did. 250 qualifying. Connor Rowe See what he's got. Good enough for 8th so far with a 1965. Let's see what lap 2 is like. Around turn 4, what has he got? 19.57, good enough for 16th. Let's see, Joshua Thornton. See what he's got in that 29 Ally machine. Beautifully red. Here we go. God, my children. Going into 1 and 2 hard. Oh, yeah. Off of 4. What has he got? Good enough for 30th with a 2023. Let's see what lap 2 is like. Hopefully a little bit better. Not bad off the corner. Let's see what he finishes up with. 1989. I don't know if that'll be good enough, but quite possibly is good enough for 34th right now. Let's see who's getting out on the track. Look like Tyler Curley. That Coca-Cola 43, what does he have? Looks like first lap, 1963. Good enough for 32nd. And he's dogging it back to the garage. Jeremy Beal, good enough for a 22nd. Let's see who else we got. 95 of De Buen Valentine. See what lap number 1. Oh, that was not good. .2036. 38th best right now. That's not going to be good. Good enough, I don't think. But we'll see. Coming out of 4, kind of rough. Let's see what he's got. Valentine, 2026. It's going to put him right on the bubble. See what Brayton Laster comes with. 1962, lap number 1. Lap number 2. What has he got? 1962 it is. Good enough for 35th. So Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. and Zach Duche not making the show tonight. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. and Zach Duche not making the field tonight, which is unfortunate. Here's Justin Vanderell in 18th. He's going to try to improve that if he can. Thinking he might be running practice laps. I don't even know. Yeah, 1940 is going to put himself for 18th. I think he's just goofing around. Again, qualifying is over. And your pole sitter is going to be Elliott Drummond with Minhang, Peyton Howell, Yahir Rodriguez. My screen changed, so that's great. And now the race of shame. We won't spare you through the race of shame. Looks like Brayton made the transfer. He made the transfer. He made the transfer, man. Good for you, Brayton. Way to get there and disappoint me by making the race. But that's all right. We're getting ready to go green flag race again. 250 laps at Martinsville for the Take a Look at What He Did 250. I am ready to go. Again, there's only going to be a couple cars on the track here for the Race of Shame. We're just gonna play it out and see what the hell happens, I guess. Again, if you're having a beverage, I'm working on that as well. Again, next week, the Munson 200. Notably named after one of our own, Kyle Munson. The paperclip looks beautiful for a night race. Drivers were saying that because it's a night race, they get a little bit of grip off of 2 and 4. And it seems as though they might have a little bit more grip here tonight than what they would have in an afternoon race. So this is interesting, and it's going to play out. Again, I am very excited to bring it to you. I'm going to try to get all 33 races in here this year. Tuckies with the follow. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that deeply. Single car. Oh, look at that. Mr. Beanie with the follow as well. Thank you for that. Thank you for the follows. They're doing the what we call the Race of Shame. Let them get through that. Again, 341 followers helping Casa de la Horseboat. And the home to the Gears Cup Series. Again, we do live races right here on Friday nights here on Twitch and then upload it over the weekend on our YouTube page. Please go look up the Gears Racing League on YouTube and give it a follow. You can see as many races as we have from the last 2 seasons up into currently. So you'll be able to see the archive and see some of what historical races that we have had. Again, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. and Zach Duche not making the race, which is unfortunate. I love both those guys. Good drivers. Love the 60 machine and the 12. But as they finish up here the Race of Shame, we're going to get to the main event for the Take a Look at What He Did 250. Again, winner tonight gets a Milwaukee Tool prize pack. Gets a t-shirt, a 124 diecast, and some other nifty gifties from yours truly in the Gears Racing League. All right, beverage on the drain. See who I can get in here. Trying to get through this race as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to bring in my buddy here before we go green flag racing. Jesus. And they're getting ready for the heat race, or for their little warm-up. This Discord is killing me right now. Here we go. Brayton, you got a copy? Give me 1 second. Brayton, how you doing, man?
I am fantastic.
Qualified, make the big show. What are you thinking?
Rolling off the back, probably going to carry the most of the night. Keep a car clean. Very easy to steer up. NASCAR next gen for racing Ford Dark Horse Mustang. Keep it clean, I guess.
All right, man. Well, I hope you have a good race. I'll kick you out of here, and yeah, hopefully talk to you soon.
Take a look at what I did.
Take a look at what you did. You made the transfer, man. You made it. Kicked him out before he could yell. But it's very exciting. Exciting times here. Race 5 of 33. Sounds like I'm a little out of it. It is because I am. It's been a long week. I know a lot of people working hard here these days in 2024. An election year. Dumb shit ahead. Hope you all are having a good Friday night here with me. Again, whether you're lurking, twerking, jerking. Well, maybe not jerking. Don't do that. Love having you along here for the ride and getting ready for the take a look at what he did. 250. Again, Brian Lucan not here tonight, and last year's champion, Elliott Drummond, your pole sitter. Not very happy right now with Discord. Discord is making it very difficult for me to do my job. Been working great for a while. And then it just decides, it just doesn't want to work for you anymore. That's all right. We'll get through it one way or another together. As I frantically try to figure that out, I'll do that later. But let's get into tonight's race with the grid. Again, you have Elliott Drummond and Min Hang leading us off in row 1 with Peyton Howell and Yahir Rodriguez in row 2. Christian Angel Rowdy and Chris Parkman in row 3. Justin Shoup and Bladen Edwards, row 4. Row 5, you have Keaton Salyers and Jacob Delgado. Jimmy Ensley and Tyler Steiner make up row 6, with row 7 being Alex Tilley and Skylar Comstock. Andrew Allen at the 24 of Nathan Fuller make up row 8, as row 9 is Travis Strogeny and Justin Vandermerel. Blake Schneider and Ryan Robertson make up row 10, as row 11 is Andrew Sanford and Sean Anderson. Jeremy Beal and Jonathan Evans taking up row 12, with Kyle Munson and Josh Cole in row 13. In row 14 is Brendan Turner and Matt Albert. Kendorian Davis and Christopher Pugliese in row 15. Row 16, you have Connor Rowe and Tyler Wooten. Row 17, Cody Johnson, our defending champion, and Jeff Glockner. Brayton Laster and Tyler Curley in row 18. Row 19, Nick Chichi and Brandon Meyer. In the last row, last but not least, Joshua Thornton and Dave Wayne Valentine. That is your starting lineup for the Gears Cup Series here tonight. Give you one more look before we start our grid. Again, 250 laps at the paperclip they know as Martinsville. And I hope you're excited to do it. Hang in there with me. Blah, 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 blah. But, we're here. A lot of fun things coming up with the Gears Cup Series this year. Still ahead in 2024, and I'll leave it to suspense such as that. Again, race 5 of 33. Elliott Drummond and Min Hang to lead us off. Now, Min Hang, I'm a big fan of. I don't know if you guys have seen his performances, but the road course racing was fantastic. Last week was not. I don't think he was here last week, but road course racing, and before that, he's been very good. Excuse me. Turn down the music and get ready for green flag racing. Mr. Beanie, I think Braden made the transfer. Yes, he did. I don't know if you heard, but he did. He did. One to go, green. Again, I'm curious to see how they're going to handle the first 10, 20 laps of this race. Can we get through it without a caution? Can we get a loose and loud in here tonight? Odds are against us, but I believe in this group. I believe in these drivers and what they could do, and if they make an ass out of me, so what? We are here to have a good time, and I think that's about to happen. Elliott Drummond and Mint Hang to lead us off with a take a look at what he did. 250. And bingo, bango, bongo. We are living the dream. Turn one. Take a look at what he did. So far, so good. 3 wide, Curly can't really be patient there, but hopefully he does. Hey, we made a lap, folks. We made a lap. People banging in the wall. Curly and the 86 and Laster in the wall. Let's find out and take a look at what he did. Yeah, Tyler Curly already no front bumper, to the shock of no one. And that's unfortunate. Yeah, his front end's already busted up before they get into the early stages of the race. So let's just start with him right here, Chopper Cam. Dutrone. Got some check up to the outside. Understandable why he'd get out of it there. Let's give it to him. We get 3 wide. Glockner, he took advantage of that spot. Can't hate on him for that. Oh, Rowe spinning around the 41. Oh, Curly, an innocent bystander in this one. Unfortunate. Connor Rowe making a move that probably could have waited. Let's run it back. Yeah, he was looking 3 wide all the way. Going deep. Leaving that lane open and just gave him some love. Connor Rowe responsible for that. Spinning out the defending champion as well behind him. And that is unfortunate. Elliott Drummond is still your leader if you're requiring. 1 caution, 1 shot. Here we go. Brayton, let me know if you are done. I'll bring you in the booth, or you can just enter yourself. You have those privileges. He's privileged here in the Gears Racing League and to be able to enter the broadcast voice chat. Again, Ambassador Brayton Laster, officially as of last night, is the official ambassador of the Gears Racing League. He does a lot of work with McConey, does the top split during the week, and he's so gracious to hang out with us. I don't know why the hell he chooses to hang out with us, but we appreciate it and love him for it. Big fan of the Pizza Man, Brayton Laster. Don't know why my stream stuff is giving me trouble tonight, but as always, it's going to do it. I am not shocked in the least. work here this time. I don't know if it will. I doubt it. I don't even know anymore. Not fun here. But again, caution number 1, drink number 1. Whew. Elliott Drummond and Peyton Howell. The rivalry you didn't know you needed. Here at the Gears Cup Series, 2 Camrys and a couple of Fords watching. We are back to green flag racing. Let's not breed more cautions and be patient. Look at all these drivers. Again, I never thought in a million years I'd be commentating on a race where there was 40 cars at Martinsville. But look at what we've evolved to, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. I mean, look at the paperclip. Elliott Drummond, Peyton Howell, Hang, Yahir Rodriguez, and Chris Parkman, your top 5, with Christian, Angel Rowdy, Blayton Edwards, Justin Shoup, Keaton Salyers, and Jacob Delgado. Again, some names you may not see in other races you're going to see here tonight. Short track racing, a specialty. And we have another caution. What the hell happened? Curley still without a front end, going to ride that all night. Not sure what happened there. If somebody could shed some light on that, that would be great. Otherwise, we're going to keep it right here because I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to pick on Connor Rowe and see if it was him again. Oh, guess who it is? Hope this man finds Jesus soon, because it sounds like he's going to need it. That was netcode. You can see it right from when they magically touched tips. Slow it down here, and this is between the 42 of Jeremy Beal and the 43 of Tyler Curley. Curley here went in like you're supposed to. Beal kind of took it a little deep in the entrance. Again, as you can see, imaginary friction between the 42 and the 43, causing the 43 to hit the wall. Bad luck for Curley tonight, rather than bad driving. Just being in the wrong place at the wrong time and being the back of the pack, that'll get to you. Again, caution number 2. This might be a long night. 13 laps of 250 in the bag. We're going to be in the pits for a minute after that one. Yeah, I would imagine so. Again, next week is going to be Kansas. Pretty stoked about that. If you're a fan of the channel tonight, we may do a hosted race. We'll see. I haven't done one in a minute. We'd love to host a race with some of the fans or racers of this league. Again, a lot of exciting stuff here coming up in 2024. Some more prizes. Prizes, fun, and announcements. 2025 is going to be a blast. Going to be in the minute. Brayton, again, we're going to be in the pits for a minute after that one. Yeah, I would imagine so. So Elliott Drummond leading most of the way with Peyton Howell, Hang, Yahir Rodriguez, Chris Parkman, Christian Angel, Rowdy, Blayton Edwards, Justin Shoup, Keaton Salyers, and Jacob Delgado in your top 10.